What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Now today we're gonna have some fun in raiding Clash Royale. I really want to unlock this crown chest right here. I need 3 more crowns for that. We're at 3230 trophies, and we're still rocking the same deck from a few videos ago. I'm having so much fun with this deck. The miner and the mini P.E.K.K.A combo is so OP, it's not even funny. I have been raging a little bit though against the Royal Giant. If we go into my attack log, right there are a few wins. I did lose right there. A few more wins, but as you can see, this guy's using Royal Giant. This guy's using a Royal Giant. This guy used a Royal Giant. Both of these guys were using a Royal Giant. This guy was using a Royal Giant. This guy was using a Royal Giant. You guys get the point. It's really making me mad right now. I hate that card so much, and it would help if I did have a defense in my deck, but it doesn't really fit that well in there. I usually just drop my mini P.E.K.K.A and some goblins to make sure they take out that Royal Giant, but this deck isn't the best against that card. As you guys saw, I did win quite a few of them, but there were some I lost as well. So it really just depends on how the other person plays it. Anyway, before we get into a live battle and try to unlock that crown chest, I do want to show you guys this 3 crown right here. I was going up against someone using the P.E.K.K.A double prince attack strategies, guys, at level 10, but as we fill up on elixir, he's going to go ahead and drop his elixir pump behind his right tower, so I took advantage of that right there. While he was low on elixir, I dropped my miner in the back to take care of that collector with my hog rider and some minions right there. They absolutely do work on that tower. The princess unfortunately does not take out my minions, for him at least, fortunate for me. So we got that tower right there extremely quick with that hog rider and those minions. But now I have to defend against this prince coming in here, so I dropped some fire spirits, which don't do that much damage. The prince does make it to the tower. I zapped all those troops right there and ended up taking him out. So he took advantage of me being low on elixir. I threw him a well played right there. As his dark prince comes out my right tower, I'm going to counter that with some minions, and he arrows them to get even more damage done to my tower. So now I'm going to have to drop my mini P.E.K.K.A to take out that princess, and then he will advance towards that king tower, which I didn't mind because I did want some damage done to that tower. He can't play anything at all, so he has to wait till he gets 5 elixir to drop this prince right here. But by that time, my mini P.E.K.K.A already gets 1 shot off on that tower and the last one at that prince. So now I have to prepare against this knight's, or this prince's push with some goblins right there. Pulled him towards the middle to distract him, and by the time he focused on my tower again, he was already taken out. So now I know this guy has a pretty heavy deck, and I really want to take advantage of that, so I'm going to start pushing towards his tower right here with the miner and my hog rider and those fire spirits as well. The fire spirits do a lot of damage to the king tower. This guy is full on elixir, and at this point he is completely given up. Now I didn't know that he gave up yet because he didn't leave the battle. He just kind of went AFK and kind of threw his iPad or something. It's probably what I would have been doing. But I go ahead, send down my mini P.E.K.K.A and those minions right there. 1 zap on the towers and that king tower goes down. So we definitely made that guy rage quit right there. He was rocking a really heavy deck, and our really cheap deck took advantage of it. So that 3 crown right there definitely boosted up our crown chest. Let's go into a live battle and see if we can get one more. So this guy's a level 10 at 3223 trophies. I'm going to start off with this battle by dropping down my mini P.E.K.K.A and some goblins right there. I wish I would have my fire spirits ready because I could have taken out all those barbarians right there with my zap. But unfortunately I didn't have my fire spirits, so maybe next time we can do that. Now I have to defend against these, and of course a Royal Giant. Alright, this is probably going to turn into a rage episode. I'm sorry. I just hate the Royal Giant so much. He really needs a nerf. I know it's kind of easy to counter, but if you can't counter it well, he does so much damage and it's really unfair. Right there, we did take him out though, but he got our tower all the way down to 1500 hit points, which is BS in my opinion. We just have to go ahead and push back harder. Let's throw a hog rider down with some fire spirits in behind at the left tower, see if we can do any damage, but of course he has a Valkyrie to counter that. So now our hog rider is going to get a few shots off and drop his tower to 1800. He is still in the lead. Drop some minions to take out this Valkyrie right here, and hopefully they can do a little bit more damage on that tower. And it looks like they won't be doing any damage to that tower because he does drop his princess, but we do have a miner, which will take care of her with 1 shot and 2 shots. Maybe he'll get a few shots on the tower as well, dropping it to 1600 hit points. So I'm not going to drop any troops yet. I'm expecting the Royal Giant sometime very soon. So I have my mini P.E.K.K.A and my goblins ready, but he'll probably end up taking out my goblins really quick with the zap or something. However, he is going to drop an elixir collector instead, so I'm going to take advantage of this and drop my mini P.E.K.K.A with those goblins right there. I really want to get my fire spirits in here to take out those barbarians, but by the time they get all the way over there, my mini P.E.K.K.A is already taken out. Alright, so this is not looking good for us right now. His tower is at 1600 hit points. He has an elixir collector in the back, and I'm expecting a Royal Giant within these next few seconds. So here comes the Valkyrie to counter anything I may place, and there is that Royal Giant. So my minions will hopefully do some damage to that Valkyrie right there. I'm going to throw my fireballs down to get rid of his minions, drop my mini P.E.K.K.A on the Royal Giant, and see if we can actually take him out. He did drop my tower by a lot of health right there as well, which is really unfortunate. I hate the Royal Giant so much. I'm trying so hard not to rage right now. I'm so tempted to just throw my iPad across the room. If he beats us, that's probably what will happen. So I'm not going to bother really defending against this tower right here because I know it's going to go down. I'm sending my hog rider at his tower, trying to get a little bit of damage before this match ends. We have 30 seconds left and we need to take out his tower. So I'm going to drop my mini P.E.K.K.A to take out this Valkyrie and his Royal Giant as well as that miner. He's going to defend with an Elixir Collector in the middle, which will try to push my Hog Rider towards the middle. But I think I can get around that by dropping this Hog with the Fire Spirits right here. Push that Hog Rider to the left a little bit, get him towards that tower. Zap those barbarians, but he did zap one of my fire spirits, which meant they won't get taken out. And with 8 seconds left, we definitely lost this battle. You guys have no idea how hard I'm trying not to rage right now, and the fact that he said thanks makes me want to climb through my iPad and rip his eye. If Clash Royale doesn't fix the Royal Giant within the next balancing update, I am going to quit this game and I'm going to delete this app forever. Obviously, that's a little bit of a joke. I'm just so mad right now at the Royal Giant. If we get into another live battle right here and I see the Royal Giant, I'm just going to close the app and that's going to end the video. So this guy's at level 10 at 3,200 trophies. Let's start off by dropping our Hog Rider and our minions right here. And let's see what they can do. He drops a mini P.E.K.K.A and he zaps our minions right there. The zap wasn't completely necessary, but I guess it saved his mini P.E.K.K.A's life. It really didn't actually, so our minions did a lot of damage right there, and the tower will finish him off. But he did waste his zap, so let's drop our own mini P.E.K.K.A and the goblins right there. I want to throw in the fire spirits, but I didn't have enough elixir, so right now we have our zap ready in case we need it. Let's drop a zap on those goblins right there. And the right tower took out our mini P.E.K.K.A, which would have been really nice for us to get at least one shot off, and we probably could have, but he was in range of that right tower. He dropped a zap right there on one fire spirit, once again wasting his zap. So when we do throw down on this Hog Rider, we're going to throw some minions in behind it because he can't counter that. But I'm expecting his mini P.E.K.K.A to take out our Hog Rider. So let's just go ahead and see how he plays this. He drops a cannon. I'm so surprised that pulled my Hog Rider. He must be watching some OJ or something because that is a crazy placement right there. Didn't expect it to pull my Hog, but it did. And my minions were actually taken out by that Ice Wizard. So his tower's at 1900 hit points, mine's at 22. Let's just go ahead and drop down our miner, our mini P.E.K.K.A, and our goblin. Hopefully he's not ready for this push. He's got a mini P.E.K.K.A in the back, and he was ready for this push. So that was a nice play by him. He's got some, wow, my mini P.E.K.K.A didn't even get a shot off. So this is going to be kind of annoying to deal with right here. Let's just go ahead and kite the mini P.E.K.K.A all the way around to my right. No! Why did he go back to my left tower? I'm so mad. Come on, fire spirits, take him out. Alright, so the mini P.E.K.K.A was not supposed to do that. He was supposed to go to the right tower and follow my Hog Rider, but I guess the Hog Rider's movement speed is just way too fast for that mini P.E.K.K.A, even though the mini P.E.K.K.A is pretty quick as well, so that was pretty confusing right there. He's going to drop our tower down to 1,000 hit points. His are at 1,700 and 1,900. We really need to get a push off here sometime soon and take out one of these towers. So I'm going to take advantage of him dropping that Ice Wizard on the right side. Not completely sure why he did that. The mini P.E.K.K.A right there will take out the princess immediately. His cannon's going to distract my my mini P.E.K.K.A, but I'm going to zap those goblins. Please get to the tower, mini P.E.K.K.A. One shot. No, he got distracted by his mini P.E.K.K.A. The tower's at 1150 though, so we are getting a little bit closer to each other right here. Those minions will take out his mini P.E.K.K.A and his princess, dropping my Hog Rider and the fire spirits right now. One's gonna, oh, both of them are gonna turn around. But now the Hog Rider has to deal with this cannon. Let's send in a, we didn't get to the tower. Let's send in a miner and see what he can do. He dropped our tower pretty low though, so I'm kind of scared right now. And I'm expecting another miner from him. So I have to have my goblins ready to make sure he doesn't do too much damage to my towers. And there's that miner, so let's drop our goblins. And he dropped the miner on the complete opposite side. So we're going to zap him to make sure he doesn't get any shots off. And of course he drops a zap on our goblins and mini P.E.K.K.A takes out our tower. I'm so mad. Oh, I just want to record a video. Alright, so we have 0 progress so far in getting this crown chest. I'm really tempted to go back out there, but I don't want to rage even more. We've already lost about 60 trophies within the past 5 minutes, and we still don't have our crown chest. So we started off this video by actually making this guy rage quit right here, and then in these next 2 battles, we were the ones raging instead. Unfortunately, we didn't do so hot in today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy though nonetheless. Smash that like button down below if you did. I'm sorry for raging, but the Royal Giant really gets on my nerves. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter if you're not already. There will be an arrow pointing at my @name right now. So hit me up on Twitter. I'm always replying to you guys' tweets and following you guys back. But that's going to wrap up today's video. Like I mentioned earlier, make sure you smash that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Yo.